In a modern world dominated by processed foods and relentless stress, your body often sends silent signals of a deep cellular energy crisis occurring within you. You might feel exhausted despite eating enough calories, unaware that a silent epidemic is draining your vitality from the inside out, affecting every single living cell. Deep within your cells, the mitochondria act as power plants. Without vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, these tiny engines simply cannot produce the energy you need. Think of thiamine as the essential spark plug for your metabolism. It is the key that unlocks the energy stored in the food you eat every day. When this vital nutrient is missing, your nervous system begins to suffer first. The electrical signals that govern your body start to weaken and fail prematurely, and the symptoms are often strange and easily misunderstood by doctors. Today we will uncover 12 unusual signs that your body is desperately begging for more thiamine. Ignoring these warnings can lead to permanent damage. It is time to listen to your body and understand the hidden language of your own cellular health. Let us dive deep into the 12 strange signs of vitamin B1 deficiency, starting with the subtle ways your brain and nervous system react to hunger. Sign number 1, vivid nightmares and intense dreams. When your brain lacks thiamine, the hippocampus becomes overactive during sleep, creating surreal and often terrifying mental imagery. This part of the brain regulates memory and emotion. Without B1, it cannot properly calm itself down, leading to a state of nocturnal neurological overstimulation and panic. Patients often report waking up in a cold sweat, feeling as though the dream was completely real, a direct result of thiamine being depleted by high stress. And if your nights are filled with vivid, disturbing stories, your brain might be starving for the very nutrient that helps it process daily stress and maintain calm. Sign number 2, air hunger. This is the strange sensation of being unable to catch your breath, even while you are sitting perfectly still or resting quietly. Thiamine controls the autonomic nervous system, which manages your breathing rhythm. Without it, your brain forgets how to signal the lungs to take a full breath. You might find yourself sighing frequently or yawning just to get that extra bit of oxygen, a condition often mistaken for simple anxiety or a lung issue. This air hunger is a major red flag that your brain's respiratory center is struggling to maintain the correct pH balance due to a lack of B1. Sign number 3, pitting edema. If you notice swelling around your ankles that leaves a dent when pressed, your heart may be struggling to pump fluids effectively. And a severe B1 deficiency can lead to wet beriberi, where the heart muscle weakens and fluid begins to leak into the lower extremities due to gravity. The marks from your socks at the end of the day are not just a sign of heat, they are often a sign of circulatory system failure. Correcting this requires more than just reducing salt. It requires restoring the thiamine that allows your heart to generate the force needed for proper circulation throughout. Sign number 4, tachycardia, or a rapid heart rate. You might feel your heart racing or pounding in your chest even when you are doing nothing. This happens because B1 is crucial for the vagus nerve, which acts as a brake for your heart, keeping your pulse steady and controlled during rest. When the thiamine level drops, the brake is released, causing your heart to race out of control, making you feel like you are in constant danger. If your heart rate jumps significantly just by standing up, then it is a clear sign your autonomic nervous system is failing to regulate your cardiovascular system. Sign number 5, loss of appetite. While many people overeat, thiamine deficiency causes a strange physiological rejection of food, making even your favorite meals seem unappealing. Your body knows it cannot process fuel without the B1 catalyst, so it shuts down the hunger signals to prevent further metabolic stress on the system. This sudden lack of hunger, combined with weight loss and nausea, is one of the earliest clinical signs that your thiamine stores have reached a critical low. Sign number 6, Irritability. Do you find yourself getting angry over small things? B1 is the morale vitamin because it helps the brain regulate mood and patience. Without it, your brain's emotional center becomes hyper-reactive. You lose the ability to handle even minor stresses, leading to outbursts and a constant state of agitation. This irritability is not a character flaw, and it is a neurological symptom of an energy-starved brain that is struggling to maintain its emotional and chemical balance. Sign number 7. Brain fog. This is more than just being tired. It is a profound inability to focus, remember names, or process complex information effectively. Thiamine is required for the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for memory and concentration. Without it, your thoughts feel like they are moving through thick mud. You might find yourself staring at a screen for hours without accomplishing anything, or forgetting simple words in the middle of a sentence during an important conversation. When thiamine is restored, the fog often lifts almost instantly, revealing a sharp, clear mind that was simply waiting for the right fuel to function properly again. Sign number 8. Hypersensitivity to pain. When your nerves are deprived of B1, they become leaky and fire signals at the slightest touch or temperature change. The B1 helps maintain the protective myelin sheath. Without this insulation, your nerves are exposed, making normally painless stimuli feel sharp, overwhelming, or even completely unbearable. You might notice that your clothes feel uncomfortable on your skin, or that a light breeze causes a strange aching sensation in your limbs and joints. This heightened sensitivity is a warning that your peripheral nervous system is beginning to break down and needs immediate nutritional intervention to prevent permanent nerve damage. Sign number 9. Burning feet. This classic symptom of thiamine deficiency feels like your feet are on fire, especially during the quiet hours of the night. Known as burning feet syndrome, it is caused by small fiber neuropathy. The nerves in your feet are literally dying because they lack the energy to maintain themselves. And this condition is very common in those who consume high amounts of sugar or alcohol, both of which are notorious for stripping the body of thiamine. Restoring thiamine levels, particularly with fat-soluble forms, can often extinguish these fires and allow the nerves in the extremities to begin the slow healing process. Sign number 10. Sleep apnea. While many think this is only about weight, thiamine deficiency affects the brain's ability to keep the airway open during deep sleep. The brainstem requires high amounts of B1 to send continuous signals to the muscles of the throat. When B1 is low, these signals simply stop intermittently. This leads to central sleep apnea, where the brain simply forgets to breathe, causing you to wake up tired with a headache and a dry mouth. Improving thiamine status can strengthen these neurological pathways, often significantly reducing the severity of snoring and improving the overall quality of your life-restoring sleep. In sign number 11, indigestion and low stomach acid. Thiamine is essential for the production of hydrochloric acid, which is necessary to break down your food properly. Without enough B1, your stomach cannot reach the low pH needed to digest proteins and absorb minerals, leading to bloating, reflux, and chronic digestive discomfort. Instead of reaching for antacids, which actually make the problem worse, you may need thiamine to restart your body's natural and necessary acid production system. Sign number 12, nystagmus. This is a strange, involuntary jumping or twitching of the eyes. It is a classic sign that the brainstem is severely malnourished. The muscles that control your eye movements are very sensitive to B1 levels. When deficient, they lose coordination, causing your vision to feel shaky and unstable. If you notice your eyes dancing or twitching when you look to the side, it is a medical emergency for your brain that requires immediate thiamine replenishment. Now, yet we must ask, why are we so deficient? The main culprit is our modern diet filled with empty carbohydrates like white flour and refined sugar. The more sugar you consume, the more thiamine your body requires to process it. Sugar is a thiamine thief, stealing the very nutrient needed to burn it. This creates a metabolic trap. You are eating plenty of fuel, but you are simultaneously destroying the engine's ability to actually use that fuel for energy. Refined grains have had their natural B1 husks removed. When we eat them, we are effectively draining our body's internal battery every time we sit for a meal. Alcohol and excessive caffeine are also major contributors. They act as diuretics and chemical inhibitors that prevent the intestines from absorbing the thiamine you do eat. Chronic alcohol consumption can lead to a complete shutdown of thiamine transport, causing rapid neurological decline and severe memory loss in a very short period of time. And even healthy habits, like drinking tea or coffee all day, can contain tannins that bind to B1, making it unavailable for your body to use for energy. Stress is the final great depleter. When you are in fight or flight mode, your body's demand for vitamin B1 can increase by 10 times the normal amount. During high stress periods, your body burns through thiamine like a race car burns through fuel. If you don't refill the tank, a crash is absolutely inevitable. Understanding this connection between your lifestyle and your nutrient levels is the first step toward reclaiming your health and restoring your natural vitality and mental clarity. The equation is simple but deadly. High sugar and high stress always equal a high demand for vitamin B1, a demand most modern diets simply cannot meet. Now that you know the causes and the signs, let's look at the practical, life-changing steps you can take to reverse the damage and heal your system. Step 1. Focus on thiamine-rich foods. Nutritional yeast is the gold standard, providing a massive dose of natural B vitamins in a highly absorbable and delicious form. Just a few tablespoons a day can provide the base your nervous system needs to begin repairing itself and protecting your nerves from the daily grind of life. Sunflower seeds, pork, and legumes are also excellent sources. By diversifying your diet with these whole foods, you create a steady supply of this essential cellular spark. Step 2. Consider benfotiamine. This is a fat-soluble form of B1 that can penetrate the fatty tissues of the brain and nerves much better than standard thiamine. Benfotiamine is particularly effective for those with neuropathy or burning feet, as it can reach the damaged nerves and provide the energy they need to rebuild. Always consult with a healthcare professional, but for many, this specific form of thiamine is the key that finally unlocks their recovery from chronic, long-term deficiency. In Step 3, reduce the thiamine thieves. Lower your intake of refined sugar and white flour to stop the constant draining of your precious and limited B1 stores. Managing stress through meditation or spending time in nature will also lower your body's B1 requirements, allowing your levels to stabilize and your nerves to finally rest. The human body has an incredible capacity to heal when given the right tools. By addressing a thiamine deficiency, you are giving your body back its spark. Don't ignore the strange signs. Your health is a reflection of your cellular energy. Take the first step today and feed your nervous system what it deserves. If you found this information valuable, subscribe for more deep dives into nutritional science. Your journey to optimal health starts with the knowledge you gain today.